She's a being of unimaginable powers. Now she's using you to regain them. Oh my God.
She will not stop until she has remade our world into her own.
Please just stay with me. I'm scared. I'm gonna figure this out. Don't leave me.
You can't run. You can't escape. She's got plans for you.
Aloha. This is Trinidad, your Island Man, coming to you live once again from beautiful Hawaii, here on the island of Oahu, giving you the best movie reviews on the entire island of Oahu. And yes, this is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man. And guess what? Last night, Thursday night, opening night, I went ahead and I saw The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise, Sophia Boutella, and Russell Crowe. And let me just say that it was a almost like a private screening. I saw the 10:45 3D showing over at the Windward Mall, and I was the only one in the theater. Now, don't be scared. This is not because I feel it was a bad movie. Actually, remember our rating scale. Shaka thumbs up. It's good to see. I recommend it. Shaka thumbs down. It's bad to see. It's junk. I don't recommend it. And I am happy to say that it's a strong Shaka thumbs up for The Mummy. I really did enjoy this movie. Tom Cruise is pretty good in this movie. Kind of relate to his character as that soldier of fortune, as has been explained, kind of a modern day Indiana Jones-ish kind of character, along with you know, a little bit of like Matthew McConaughey, maybe from Sahara, kind of a, lucky fortune hunter kind of person, more than the actual archaeologist side of Indiana Jones. But it did have a lot of Indiana Jones feel in his character. The standouts for this movie are definitely Sophia Boutella as the Mummy. She is fabulous. She does an exquisite job. And, I didn't care much for her in Kingsman, but I did really prefer her performance in Star Trek. Say that as far as Russell Crowe goes, playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, he did a fabulous job. This is probably one of his best roles since Gladiator, I feel. Now Russell Crowe has the panache of bringing a lot of baggage with his performances. Cinderella Man being the example, from what you heard in the press, with the whole phone throwing incidents. But I feel that all those rumors, anything like that, only goes to strengthen his performance as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, So I think this is a performance made for him, and he's perfect in it. I almost feel like Academy Award worthy for this role. And as far as, this is the start of Universal's dark universe. I see this kicking off the cinematic dark universe for Universal monster movies. This is fabulous. It starts off with, you have like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes of a exposition by Russell Crowe talking about Prodigium, this secret government, who knows, organization that knows about all these monsters, and you get to see glimpses of monster Dracula, the Loch Ness Monster, Frankenstein even, the Wolfman, little glimpses of things to come. And I gotta say, I am very intrigued by this. So yes, I give it a very strong shock of thumbs up. The critics have been all over the map with this movie, but believe me, seeing it, paying the extra for the 3D, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It had comedy. I felt scared at times, and definitely more than just like silly jump scares. There was actually a terror feeling, which Tom Cruise really embraced in this movie, and the effects are fabulous. The best way to describe this movie would be maybe just a mix of the Brendan Fraser 1 and 2 Mummy movies, which were the best ones, and a little bit of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, and a lot of American Werewolf in London, which was very surprising. So anybody who's a fan, especially of American Werewolf in London, should check out this movie. Again, strong shock of thumbs up. Do yourself a favor this weekend. Go ahead and see it. Like I said, I saw it in 3D, and it's a fabulous movie. So I do recommend it in 3D. But I mean, 2D is fine for this movie. There are a couple of, special effects that you feel, really pop in the 3D. But if you can't spend the cost, spare the amount of money, definitely see it in 2D. But full price, matinee, whatever you can do, go ahead and see this movie. It's really good. And, support this upcoming cinematic dark universe monster movie, which should be fabulous. From what we see, the Mummy is definitely going to be one of the most powerful individuals in this. Maybe only rivaled by possibly Dracula once he's introduced, but we'll have to see. And I'll go ahead and a little bit of spoilers. People were wondering, well, who is Tom Cruise in this movie? Yes, he's that soldier of fortune, happy-go-lucky fortune hunter guy. However, he actually does become the Mummy. Some people even thought he would become Dracula. And there's a few twists and turns where it's like, oh, maybe she's going to stay, Sofia Boutella's going to stay the Mummy. And then because the evil that she puts into Tom Cruise, it becomes, he becomes Dracula. But no, it's much better than that. He does fully embrace and become the Mummy itself. So it's fabulous. And the way that they do it, since he's going to be a big, overarching, powerful character of large magnitude, he could easily jump in and out of these movies. He doesn't have to be in every single, part of the cinematic universe. He can just come in for the big moments and the big movies once everybody's together. Who I do see coming back all the time, the glue that's going to hold this together is going to be Russell Crowe, amazingly enough. So that will be interesting, as he is the leader of this, organization called the Prodigium, which is something like Latin for monsters beware, or monsters among us. They mention it in the movie, but I didn't quite catch it. All right, well, thanks a lot. This is Trinidad, the Island Man, your Island Man, giving a strong shock and thumbs up for The Mummy, Tom Cruise, Russell Crowe, Sofia Bouttella. Definitely go out and see it this weekend. It's fabulous. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. All right, thanks so much. See you later, and aloha.